Hawaii won the coin toss and will receive, so a chance to take a close look at one of the more unique offenses in the nation as the Rainbow Warriors, Kelly, run the run and shoot. The all-time leading sack master in the Mountain West Conference, not just this season but in history. On third down, McDonald slings it incomplete. 3 and out go the Rainbow Warriors. Both coaches talked about the importance in the first 5 minutes tonight. Nick Rolovich told us we have to punch first. Didn't happen there as Avery Williams corrals the fair catch. After a gain of 3, Bachmeier under center, this time to the air, going deep, near side. Hightower has it. That's a first down for the Broncos. And a late flag on the field as well. We'll check the penalty. A gain of 29 yards.
Well, John Hightower, number 16, is matched up one-on-one outside against Ferris, who's Hawaii's best cover guy outside. But that's a matchup that I don't think Hawaii wants to get into the habit.
Mahone, the running back, power formation. Shakir, now the Wildcat signal card to the end zone for the touchdown. First possession, 3 different players take snaps for Boise State.
And with a lot of teams, Roy, you call this a changeup, but it's kind of an oxymoron to call them.
Holly, the running back, on 2nd and short. McDonald pulls it out, and that's the first down of the night for the Rainbow Warriors.
It's built-in pressure in that pass rush.
On first down, a quick toss, make it 2nd and 4 as Bird corrals it. And stacked up at the line.
Appeared to come out late.
On the field as the runner was
Bird
down.
did get back on it, but
third down.
It's about the down and distance up going into 3rd down. But Bird needs to plant his foot and go upfield. That ball is definitely out. So at the very least, the spot should become different.
Power formation again for the Broncos. Mahone has it. That should be enough for a first down, and it is. Sellout crowd tonight at Albertson Stadium. 3rd down and 7. Off the back foot, a rifle shot to the end zone for the touchdown. Hightower from 26 yards out. And that was a dime dropped in beautifully by the freshman. Hawaii 14-0, a 41-yard, 6-play effort. Bachmeier, the freshman, his 9th touchdown. Off to a great start, the true freshman for the Broncos here on the blue. Stovall brings it out with real estate. A little hop, skip, and a jump out of bounds as we send you to the studio. And passing offense led by Cole McDonald. Empty backfield on 2nd and 10. Wants it deep, wide open, pass is caught near side. And a big-time play for the Rainbow Warriors, and Cedric Bird, another catch.
Bird is definitely the go-to receiver. 9 touchdown catches on the year, and he just goes to the corner. He has a fellow receiver setting in the flat.
McDonald towards the end zone, rifles a pass. Did he catch it? Touchdown, Hawaii. Lincoln Victor. 2nd touchdown of the season for the freshman.
Yes, we need to confirm that he came down and possessed the football. It definitely looked like it. Somewhat of a back shoulder throw. I could see Cole McDonald.
Clean pocket for Bachmeier, the freshman. And the pass incomplete, looking for John Hightower. A late flag on the field in plus territory. Collingham in motion after the penalty. On first down, Mahone gets it. Hard hit at the line, a short gain. Another flag comes flying in. Pritchard got there first. Night of college football, we mentioned the early upset of Georgia. South Carolina won on the road. Bachmeier, clean pocket, fires a pass, caught. First down, Boise State. Back to the studio we go. Bachmeier, 3 for 6 start. Already with the 1 touchdown strike. Wants another one here. And it's incomplete, looking for C.T. Thomas, batted away. Sellout crowd on hand here at Boise State. McDonald across the middle, pass is caught, that'll move the chains, and Hawaii has found its rhythm on offense as Stovall makes the grab. Where he's gotten greedy at times this season. Conservative play call on the draw. And on 3rd and 24, ushered out of bounds at the 20. Boise State set to have outstanding field position after the carry by Fred Holly. Scottian. A wobbler. And Avery Williams a fair catch at the 48. Henderson back in at quarterback. Zone read, and Halani picks up the first down. Paul Scott with a stop, but he gains 6 as the drive stays alive. 1-point advantage for Boise State. Back on the blue. The start of our second quarter. Lauren Sisler, Kelly Stauffer, Roy Philpott. Bachmeier straight ahead. He's got another Bronco first down. Eric Sachs from 38, 7 of 8 this season. Plenty of distance. And Boise State extends its advantage. And the mystique of Boise State, according to Coach Rolovich, something that they had to get over quickly. And the drop, it should have been a first down. JoJo Ward. Reed is the running back. He'll get the call. He'll stumble backwards. Boise State takes over.
Going for it on 4th down, but not here, not now in this place. It's a quarterback zone read, and quite frankly, I think
T.T. Thomas will shift. Hightower, bottom of your screen. Bachmeier looking his direction, now runs it. Ball pops out, and the Rainbow Warriors, it looks like, have recovered.
Made the right decision, but then you have to protect yourself. Young running backs, young quarterbacks turning into running backs have to learn that. Running too high, not great ball security. Took a massive hit. And Nick Rolovich rolls the dice on 4th and 1 and comes up short, and his defense takes the ball back.
Nui Picanso. Empty backfield for McDonald. Buys some time. Flings a pass incomplete. And the crosser was there. It would have been short of first down yardage.
You talk about a kid that's been punished throughout the year, and that was a big hit to take on that run.
Gaudian end over end to Avery Williams, retreating back to the 35. And a spin move down to the turf.
And Brockmeier won the job.
On 3rd down, clean pocket for Chase Cord. Now escapes, needs 5, and he'll be very close to midfield. And we'll see if that's enough to move the sticks. It is.
182 yards rushing last week, and about half of them came from the wide receiver position.
3rd and 5 again for Chase Cord. Clean pocket flush, and rifles a shot out of bounds looking for Butler. And on 4th down, Velasquez dropped the snap for a moment. Quickly recovers as Stovall will make the fair catch at the 10. Back down to Lauren Sisler. Number 99 is Curtis Weaver. The double circle there. 9 sacks already this season. Here he comes. And the pass incomplete. A late flag on the field. Will check the penalty. Markel Reed went over the top of JoJo Ward. Miles Reed, the running back for the Rainbow Warriors. Looking for the screen, and McDonald will go backside. Pressure. Lost the football. And Weaver was coming down in a hurry.
And Curtis Weaver is going to get around the top. Plenty of time for Cole McDonald to get rid of this football. Did not obviously see and or hear Curtis Weaver coming. And is this a forward pass or a fumble? So the question is there possession of the football when Cole McDonald's arm starts forward? I think that's a forward pass and not a fumble. I think this is going to be reviewed and overturned.
Control of the ball as it starts to move forward, only for a split second. Ooh.
That look was definitive and could change my mind.
Mahone almost shifted the 5-yard penalty. Instead, it's 2nd down. This one towards the end zone, breaking open and caught by Shakir for the touchdown. Chase Cord.
Ruling on the field.
33 yards
a touchdown.
Right over the top of Eugene Ford to Shakir. 2nd touchdown of the night for the sophomore.
Well, Shakir is that guy in this offense that they build touches for. So he's in the slot. He's going to run an inside fade route. So a slot receiver running a fade gets matched up on really the 5th defensive back in the game, which is Eugene Ford. And that's a matchup that Boise State will take all day long. But then it's the finish on the ball. Chase Cord does a great job of giving Shakir an opportunity to catch the football. But Brian Harsin told us this. Doesn't give quarterbacks much time to think about what they would like to do.
McDonald back on the field. And the run and shoot will produce about 4 yards on first down. Ball may have come out late. And let's see how they call it. Boise State football. Jared Smart lost the handle.
Jared Smart just simply needs to protect the football, and that's hard to do. It was a curl route thrown on time by Cole McDonald, but when you get held up and you're a 6-foot receiver that's now getting the ball stripped away from you by another defender, that's very difficult to do. That ball came loose right before Smart hit his back on the ground.
Benton Wickersham just punched it out of there.
And very good defense. That's what the defense is taught to do.
Broncos will receive the second half kickoff. Mahone will try to cut it back. He cannot. He'll lose a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and long. Cord pump fakes. Has a rush lane. Instead flings it. Caught right near the 20-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. Cord under center. Power formation. Butler in motion. And Cord straight ahead. He needed 1. He'll gain 3. The elusive number 16 in orange and white. He'll hand it off. Boy, a little trickeration. Mahone to the end zone. Boise State dialing everything up in this first half, and Kelly, it's working to perfection.
So all of the bells and whistles and window dressing is significant defensively, because defense is played with eyes first. So you have receivers taking snaps, and you have receivers carrying the ball. You have ball handling by receivers in the back end, and then it's the simple zone.
They need 2 yards here. Stovall has it into plus territory, and he'll pick up the first down and a lot more. Tumbles his way to the 31.
Ever seen on tape, and that was ironically running the football where he took the big shot.
Out of the timeout, McDonald, all kinds of time, flings it incomplete. And a late flag on the field. McDonald wants it all, floats one end zone. Stovall brings it in for the touchdown. What a response by Hawai'i right before halftime to get right back in it.
We're in a hurry. It's one of the characteristics of the run and shoot, and Victor is going to be matched up at the slot, and again, it's an inside fade. It's a fade route, but it starts inside, and that route was one at the line of scrimmage. Press coverage by Tariq Jones, and it was no contest. Victor didn't even let Jones get his hands on it.
This team really has responded to him this year, and we'll see. We get an update on his status, but certainly doesn't look good as far as tonight is concerned. Hightower keeps the play alive and brought down at the 37.
Very difficult to know what that young man is experiencing currently.
See if the Broncos want to be aggressive here. Cord dumps it off the Hightower. Boy, you see that second gear, a first down for Boise State already near midfield.
Typically the Hail Mary takes place in the middle of the field, is what we were seeing yesterday.
Boise State out of timeouts. Cord lasso from behind, driven down to the blue, and that'll do it here in the first half.
Certainly the people here thought that Lulu did get the face mask, but
he's obviously giving this team that spark that they need and keeping things intact for them. What's interesting, though, is he was struggling a little with that right shoulder, so that was a bit of a concern early on when he was warming up, but he seems like he's making it through, and no real issues with that right shoulder right now.
Both coming on this drive to start our third quarter. Cord again feeling it. lofting a ball towards the end zone. Hightower, touchdown, Boise State. And the Broncos aren't missing a beat with their backup on the field.
Really to get on track. Chase Cord throws a corner route out there, and Hightower gets by the safety Hicks. Two wide receivers out wide.
Hawaii 1 of 5 on third down tonight. Crowd back in it. We start our third quarter. McDonald off balance and off target. And 3 and out for the Rainbow Warriors offense. Avery Williams drifts back to field this Stan Gaudian punt. And a wobbler. Fair caught at the 34.
Finished his career because of concussions, but he said watching his older brother and how he just commanded that locker room and watching him just be around everyone and to really just be a leader on the team, but really to pick everyone up when they were down.
Jalen Henderson is another guy that can get out there and run the entire offense.
Henderson flings it. First down. Khalil Shakir makes the grab. Boise State in business. Mahone dives ahead. He'll pick up the first down.
Continuity and consistency of excellence is pretty outstanding.
Henderson buys some time. The crosser. And towards the end zone, the freshman, Hawai'i, dives towards the pylon. That's a touchdown.
Ruling on the field, it's a touchdown, Boise State.
Well, Hawai'i is maybe that next great running back, and does he get in? It seemed like that left foot got close. I would say his left foot was in, stretches for the pylon, and I believe this is a touchdown and it will stand. I don't think there's enough video evidence to overturn the way that was called on the field, and it was called a touchdown. Is the left foot right there out of bounds or in? I think you can still see a little bit of that blue turf.
Handoff straight ahead. Gain of 6 yards. That'll pick up the first down. 1-17 versus ranked foes on the road. One win coming against Fresno. Pitch and catch here. That'll move the chains. Tyreek Jones brought down Jared Smart after a gain of 11. Play action. McDonald hit the blue hard. Riley Wimpy came crashing down. A late flag on the field.
Receiver was trying to get outside, and Kaniho wouldn't let him get there.
Here's McDonald, steps up, fires a strike, caught. Hawaii in the red zone. And Stovall with another reception near the 15.
This is all about getting your feet set, making a quick decisions, and gripping and ripping. Feet end up being accurate throws if your feet are good down the field.
Straight ahead towards the end zone. McDonald for the touchdown. Has pretty good athleticism as well. That touchdown coming from 17 yards out, Kelly.
He's up the middle because of the man-to-man coverage played deep in the red zone by Boise State. The Red Sea parts.
And a toss grabbed by C.T. Thomas. Boy, he's been a third down machine in this second half for Boise State. Brought down by Paul Scott. Cold weather, injured for the first time as a freshman, and still hanging out there and trying to do everything he can to help out his teammates. Mahone picks up a first down.
And they just haven't found that play to get off the field consistently.
3-man front. And Helani brought down. Late flag on the field. And that one dropped all the way back the 46-yard line.
Boise State offensive line in particular that's starting to roll downhill.
Cord across the middle. Pass is caught. Boise State's made a habit of utilizing their tight ends this year, and that's the first catch of the night for John Bates. And you wonder if they look for the tight end here on 3rd and 7. Bates will drift out. And Cord fires a pass into the flats. Helani towards the end zone. Is in for the touchdown. The numbers, you saw the athleticism as McDonald We'll have the pass caught by Stovall. Donald will keep it on 3rd and 5 into Boise State territory. Marked out at the 41. That'll move the chains.
From the left to the right to kick out that in man on the line of scrimmage, you have to patiently wait for that block, and McDonald did.
Across the middle. Receiver is there. That'll move the chains once again ahead to the 25-yard line. Empty backfield. McDonald again surveying. Pressure comes. Pass is caught. And that'll be a first down near the 12. Towards the end zone for the touchdown, and Stovall got there. Close to 100 yards receiving.
And Stovall is the inside receiver. The quarterback's going to roll to that receiver, Stovall, and
Reed, the running back, they'll go for 2. And McDonald, the pump fake, should get there easily, and he does. Jalen Henderson back in under center after an 8-yard gain. Mahone dances his way for a first down. For an appearance in the Cotton Bowl to represent the Group of 5 in the postseason. And Henderson completes the pass up near midfield.
It's relevant here, and this group is in a pretty good place.
Henderson flings it, nearly picked off. Brian Harsin gave us 2 great quotes this week, just to see how it all shakes out. I don't care who it is. I don't care what conference they're from. That would be an entertaining matchup. Deep ball, incomplete. On the play clock and counting. And in fact, they're lucky to get it off, but they do. McDonald looking for Smart, incomplete.
Had a great summer, didn't have a great spring, and took over that job.
Crosser from Henderson to Hightower, who stays on the field. Belted at the 20.
3 touchdowns, and not a bad decision that I can think of.
New quarterback for the Rainbow Warriors, Chevin Cordero. And a quick toss ahead to the 40. Kaylee Ely Leakey remains on the field. And the 3rd down toss close to the line. Right at midfield. Let's see if they give him enough. And they will. Got to take care of business, obviously, between now and then. Cordero will try to do that on this play. Running open is Martner. And he stepped out, it looked like, near the 2, and they're going to give him the touchdown. So Martner from 50 yards out reaches the end zone, records his first catch and his first touchdown.
Well, Martner gets loose, as a handful of receivers for Hawaii has done. You can see Martner going vertical, but it's the throw that hasn't been there tonight, and Cordero puts it right on Martner.
Tell me if he stepped out, and that was close. And he stayed in. Rainbow Warriors will go for 2. Inside give, and that'll State in Oklahoma are kind of right there knocking on the door.
I love that. You have 5 that you could be right in picking any 4 of them.
How about one more? George Halani to the end zone. Yes, sir. 2 through the air, 1 on the ground, 3 now in the freshman's career, all coming tonight. And we're talking about touchdowns.
George Halani is emerging as potentially that go-to running back that this offense typically has. The power, the athleticism, the yards after contact, the maneuverability has surprised me. I heard about the power and I could see that, but quick feet, good vision.
Pass pro. Most fans don't understand how important that is for a running back, and especially a guy just coming in the collegiate level. You got to be able to pass pro to protect your guy under center. And Cordero sent packing out of bounds. Honor the 2009 team that won the Fiesta Bowl, finished 4th in the country that year. Power run left tackle. What should be the final play of the night. Cordero looking for the end zone. And picked off. That'll do it.
That's the ball game.
Big win for the Broncos. Jafari Buffalo, the pick, transferred from the Citadel to wrap it up. 59-37.